Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And today, fellas, we're going to talk some coverage stuff. We'll talk the race for the animation. And so a lot of the stuff I'm hearing about the high ball, man, y'all, we could solve a lot of this stuff simply, as I said, by clicking on. But let's go a little deeper today. All right, so always in years past in Madden, excuse me, I don't know why. Anyway, all right, so always in years past, in terms of catching the ball in these one-on-one situations, a big secret for me has always been to animate before the defender or the wide receiver, whatever. You know, and so that requires clicking on. I think a lot of the complaints that we're having nowadays is we aren't clicking on and we are not used to defending vertical space. So as you see right there, it's not just clicking on. You have to be clicked on, you have to be in the right position, and you have to go for the right defensive animation in Madden 23, more importantly than years past, because in years past, it just seems like all the defensive animations were one and the same. There were some years you could just run around holding the button and, you know, things would happen. And so as you see on this year's game, it's different. So you got to get clicked in. You have to be able to wall the defender off, whether you're playing underneath or over the top. You have to have the proper angle, and you got to stop going for interceptions every play. It's just like the wide receivers. Your defenders have a catch radius or a radius that they can defend in terms of their animations when they go for the ball, just like the wide receivers. Some wide receivers catch radius is bigger than others, and some defenders catch radiuses are bigger than others. And so not only do you have to be in the spot, you got to go for the right animation. So on here, the knockout animation, I don't know why everybody does not call it that. The knockout animation is X on PlayStation and it's A on Xbox. That's the knockout animation. So you don't always have to go for interceptions if you're out of position. Sometimes you may want to go for the hit. That is the knockout or pass defense animation, where you're going to make contact. The receiver's probably in a better position than you, so you're just in a position to just go for the knockout. Something that you see right here, you see me doing, is I individually press receivers. If I'm in a zero coverage style blitz or whatever, the individual presses you see right there on Mike Williams on the outside over here on the left, and the coverage on on Keenan Allen in the slot over there on the right, it's I'm telling you, the individual press coverage is something that's really, really, really good. You guys have got to go to Coach DC 404, get on those virtuals. I am here to tell you guys, ask any of the guys or go to reviews. Look at the reviews. Look at the guys who are doing this stuff, and they will tell you that most of this stuff is groundbreaking. It's not stuff that I put here. I'm not putting everything here just for people to consume and use. So, you know, the more important stuff, the real stuff, is on the Coach DC 404 site. All right, anyway. All right, so getting back to my point is that you have to be in position, and you have to start going for swats as opposed to picks. So you see right there, I was clicked on, I was in a great position, but I felt like I could go for the interception. And so if you go for the interception, the direction that your stick is going as you go for the pick is important. So on that one, I was fading as opposed to turning him around, coming back to the ball. I would have been able to get the interception. So, all right. So back to defending vertical space. And so In years past, everything has basically been a bullet pass. So if we hit triangle, we were getting like all the animations in one, just holding triangle or hitting Y, in terms of it didn't matter. It was going to give us the pick, the swat, the knockout, whatever. It was going to give us all in one. And so I think that's a situation where either EA has not done a very good job of explaining what's what, but in a sense, they put it out there. Once the information is there, it's up to us to use it. So I can't really fault them in that sense. Does it work the way it's supposed to all the time? Of course not. This DDA and momentum stuff, we have to start to decipher what's the difference between a play where it looks like it's DDA and a play where the game is just bad gameplay. This gameplay, I'll say it. This gameplay is the best it's been since I've been playing. So a lot of this stuff I've had to learn myself to decipher what's DDA, what's not. Now, here's a guy, one of my guys I'm doing a session with. Watch this throw, and I can't react to the throw. Great pocket presence, by the way. Y'all better go get that Building Better Pocket video. And you see he throws it freeform away. And so I was not able to click on with a defender. When I'm not able to click on to the defender, I have no complaints about anything. Because in essence, what we're saying is we feel like a user defender should get less than an AI defender. Now, if that AI defender is standing there, yes, I want him to make the play if he's standing right there in the direct line of the ball. I don't want him to just stand there and wait on, I want him to at least start moving. Chances, I know for a fact, I'm going to click to him and do something. And so that's the key, though. The key is that we gotta start clicking on. As you see, when you see the names up underneath, that's both me and the guy on offense clicking in. And so when you see us both click in, it becomes a battle of position. And so right there, instead of going for the pick, that's a case where he probably should have went for the swap, because I was able to position him, I was able to put myself between him and the ball. And anytime it's a ball, and then the defender situation, to me, that's a great situation for me on offense. So your job as a defender is to do the opposite. You want to get in, but you want to be ball, then the man in certain situations. Just depends. In every situation, that won't be good if the guy's over the top and you have no safety help. So this is another great play. My boy Doc J right here killing me. Watch this. I'm on the user, and so I did not click to the defender, and so I have no problem with that. Now, the one problem or the slight issue that I do have with it is the random nature of the click on. And this is where I feel like EA is responsible, because I've said this for so many years. It's the click on is so random. It's like we don't know if we're going to get the guy that's standing there or not. So you see, when you do get him, then you're able to turn your hips, come back downhill, and attack the ball. Now, the way that EA could correct this is one of two ways. They have to really get better with all those stability tunings. And how about tuning the click-ons? Because the click-ons are absolutely terrible. See, you see the way that on offense, I have X, A, Y, RB, and B. I have all those options. Why are those options not available on defense at the snap of the ball? So where I could click to any guy at any time to make a play. If I see the crossing route coming, I could click to the guy, and I could click to the B corner and take away something I see coming from across the field. You see what I'm saying? Give us the same options. Once again, you have X, you have Y, you have A, you have B, you have RB. The offense has all those options. Why does the defense not have those options at the snap of the ball? Is there a particular reason why we don't have those options? Maybe we can set it to line. There should be an additional setting in the defensive settings where we can set it to linebacker options, or we can set it to the secondary options. But we need options defensively. This would actually solve a lot of your issues with people complaining about how terrible the coverage is, because then you could put it in our hands. See how that works out for everybody? Man. I was about to say, I ain't gonna say that. Nah, hey, I'm doing well. But if y'all want some real answers, EA, yeah, I know you got your community people, whatever you call those, influencers, whatever. Man, please, I don't have time to influence nothing. I want a check. You give me a check, I'll give you some real answers that you can do today that will solve the majority of this nonsense. I assure you that. I ain't just a person on the internet talking. Yeah, you want some practical, real solutions to this stuff? If you're willing to listen, I'm definitely willing to tell you what's up, what's going on with the community. I don't know who you guys are listening to, but I know it's a business. Hey, I'm running one too. And so y'all hit up Coach DC 404. If you want to change your game, hit me up. I got you. Anyway, boy, it is your boy, Coach DC 404. I'm out.